If you have been visiting the Walt Disney World parks lately and you've paid a little attention, you've seen some guy walking around with a camera, talking and walking. Who is he? Well, guess what? His name is John from Fun to Be Free, and Scary Mary TV has an exclusive interview with him, and you're gonna find out all about him today. Enjoy and stand by for all the info on this amazing live streamer. Guys, it is a special day for Scary Mary TV. We have been blessed with the opportunity. As you can see at the beginning of the video, we met John from Fun to Be Free. I'll be honest, I don't want to, no controversy here, but one of the best live streamers I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of them. Let me just say, a lot of them. And I've gotten the honor to have him here to interview for Scary Mary TV and bring out all the questions, because I know you guys have seen him in the park walking with that big apparatus. And let's hear from John. John's here. John, thank you so much.
Well, hello there, Neri.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
John, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I know
My pleasure.
Thank you. I know time is it goes by so fast, and you work very hard.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you're hustling. You know what happens? I'll tell you real quick, and then I want to know about John. I want you to bring out all the secrets and everything to Scary Mary TV, what nobody else has heard and know about John. But I'll tell you what I know just by watching his live stream. I saw his live stream one day about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I called Benny and I said, babe, oh my gosh, you've got to see this live streamer. If you guys haven't tuned in, you've got to see him. He's every day at 2 o'clock live streaming from the Walt Disney World resorts, so any of the parks. And the graphics, and you know what? I talk a lot. Let me let John talk. I have questions. I'm excited. This is an honor for us. John, tell me something, and I do have some questions. I might read some questions because I get nervous, and I want to make sure I get everything.
Okay.
Let's talk about John. Tell me about John and something, I don't know, that people don't know about you. I don't know.
Well, it all started a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Well, no, not really. But no, I'm from Southern California. I was from Anaheim, California. People may recognize Anaheim as the home of Disneyland, the Disneyland Resort.
Yes.
So that's where I grew up. That's where I attended school. I went to Cal State Fullerton, or Cal Disney, if you will. I have a business degree.
Wow.
And then as I worked through school, I worked at the Disneyland Resort, where I held many roles, making magic for various guests, including attractions and parades and show support, where I actually drove the Main Street Electrical Parade.
That's
floats.
fantastic. And you're still making magic.
Absolutely.
You're still making magic.
You're correct.
What made you, or what gave you the inspiration? First of all, okay, 2 questions.
Yeah.
2 questions. How long have you lived in the Orlando area, and what made you, I'm sorry, my AI went off here, and what made you or gave you the inspiration to come to the Disney World Resort, to come?
Well, as everybody's already heard on my live streaming channel, Fun to Be Free, I have a passion for Epcot. I'm an Epcot man. So I worked at the Disneyland Resort, like I just said, which is a charming place. However, I adore Epcot. So Epcot essentially
and I'm listening to you. I'm just looking for the question.
That's all right. Epcot brought me to Florida, to the actual Central Florida area. I live nearby within driving distance.
Okay.
So I'm able to come often or daily. We go live daily at 2 o'clock on Fun to Be Free from the Walt Disney World Resort. But that's the whole story.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. You're right, Neri.
And it says here, okay, what do I have here? Okay, so what inspired you? Where did it start, your love for Disney? I want to know about that.
So when I was a small child, my parents, along with my family, we would go to Disneyland for special occasions, more like, once a year, an annual event. And at that moment, I was hooked. And so I would gather at that time, it was the 80s and early 90s. And I'd try to read newspaper articles, periodicals, because of course the internet was not around in the form that it is now.
Yep.
So I was very limited to essentially the Orange County Register from Orange County, California had articles about Disneyland. There was also specials on ABC, CBS, NBC, and KCAL Channel 9 in regards to the actual Disneyland. So I recorded them on VHS tape, and I would play them over and over and over until I ran those tapes out.
Wow.
So that eventually led to me becoming an annual pass holder at Disneyland, which led to me, of course, applying for a job at Disneyland. And next thing you know, we're live streaming here because I was inspired by all the live streamers from the Walt Disney World Resort as well.
That's amazing. And you worked there for how long?
22 years.
22 years. So I will say, because we have spoken a little bit off camera, that he's a little bit of a Disney geek, like Benny, right? A little bit of a Disney geek, and I mean that with all due respect. As a matter of fact, I say that with all due respect and admiration because there's a lot of knowledge in that noggin, and Benny and him actually share a lot of things back and forth, things that maybe I'm learning now. How do you come up with your ideas? Because you know what I love about I love everything about your live streaming, and you're the only person that I've interviewed that's an actual influencer that I think is making a change to what live streaming is. It is the most immersive and most engaging, I want to say, live stream that I've ever seen. The graphics, the interaction. How do you come up with your ideas? He starts off every day, and then I'm going to let John talk, with an idea, a story of the day. What's the breaking news? We all, listen, I'm a Disney fanatic. I love Disney. We want to know what the news is, so I always tune in. And then he reads every single, that's going to be for now, because this is going to blow up. See, this is going to go, I'm telling you, it's going to be big. It's a huge channel, and John just has such a good heart and good intentions. And I know sometimes it's hard to hear compliments, but I mean it from my heart. Benny and I, we've talked about it so much, and we're so excited about that. But he starts with the news, and then he reads every single chat. And it's like a little family because I leave comments, I know the people that are on the chat. And so how do you come up with those ideas and those graphics? Do you have any education in like technical computers? I thought he was a broadcaster for the news. He's got the best voice.
Well, as you just said, I have the best voice. I'm a little hoarse and raspy. I'm just recovering right now. But long story short, how I come up with it, I just essentially started the channel to bring you news, weather, and traffic. Essentially more like broadcast, high production value.
Yeah.
And the breaking news, of course, I just go to a resource that is valuable. That's called the internet.
Absolutely.
And on the internet, there's a lot of content creators that create all the magic. They put all their magic sauce in, like blogmickey.com, DisneyTouristBlog.com.
Love them.
Yeah, they do such a good job. Shout out to Blog Mickey and Disney Tourist Blog.
Shout out. There's so many good content creators, like you said, spreading pixie dust and magic everywhere. And it's good to pick up from that. And what you're doing is actually sharing what they share, but also in your Fun to Be Free community, your family that's getting bigger and bigger every day, you're bringing it to life.
Well, thank you, I appreciate that.
No, and let me tell you, it just, Benny's behind the camera. I know Benny would have a lot of things to say too, but it's exciting. So you come up with those ideas, you look it up from other vloggers or other content creators, and then you bring it to us, which, let me tell you what's happened to me sometimes when I've been caught up at work or I've gotten home late. I rewatch the videos. And I honestly, it's not even a plug, I'm just saying it. If you love Disney, go rewatch the videos because it's a whole package. It's not just walking around with a camera. And I'm not saying no shade for whoever does that, okay? Because I think that Disney World has so much content. There's so much that everybody can share, right?
Absolutely.
And you're very generous, you know. He shot out my channel second day that he saw me, and he actually checked out Scary Mary TV and said, wow, and he checked out our channel. And I told Benny, you know, that is so kind of him, and that made me want to reach out, and we met him. Guys, John from Fun to Be Free, like our favorite live streamer. Oh my gosh, he's on Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm gonna surprise him. He doesn't know us, but he does from the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, stay tuned. I don't know. He must be, well, I know what he looks like because of the vlogs, but the streaming, but he must be carrying like a big camera or something. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm so excited. John!
Oh!
John! Guys, I found them!
You found them?
John! It's Mary and Benny from Scary Mary TV.
That's right. So, Mary and Benny, look, Benny, they're video recording right now for their YouTube
He's
channel.
recording you and you're recording him.
We got dueling pockets going on right now.
No, but yours takes the cake. Guys, this is huge. You must have like a bulging muscle like Gaston on one arm, or do you alternate?
That is true, I do alternate, but Mary, my camera rig that I call Frankenstein actually weighs 3 pounds. So it is 4 cans of soda.
John, I have to hug you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Guys, who's in the chat? I know everybody in the family.
Randy's right here.
Hi, Randy. Where? Randy.
In the chat.
How about Scoot Adventure?
And Sonic's here.
How about hi Sonic? Hi Scooter. Hi Mary on the Move. How about Monique? I don't know.
I haven't seen Monique. Ryan Wesley's here. Potato Land's here.
Oh, Potato Land. Hey, babe, come here.
I'm here.
Benny.
I don't want to get too close.
He's a little shy. I know.
I'm a little shy.
Listen, Frankenstein is 3 times this big.
I like to hide behind the camera.
Frank Jr.
That's right. So real quick for everybody viewing, that is a DJI Pocket 2. And what you're viewing the video on right now is a DJI Pocket 3. And Benny is sending his video wirelessly over to his smartphone. In this case, it is an Android phone.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so happy we found you, John. We love this channel. We tell everybody about your channel. Everybody, it's a family. Hi to everybody in the chat.
So real quick before you go, I want to mention,
Yes.
shout out to Scary Mary TV on YouTube.
Oh.
Once this live stream concludes,
When
go
it's
check out
over.
Scary Mary TV. This is Mary and Benny. They're behind Scary Mary TV. So I'd highly encourage you to check it out.
We did a POV today. Actually, we walked around the park. When you came in, I saw you.
Oh, there we go. Javier Alexandro Velasquez.
Hi, Javier.
He says, hello, Mary. So, Neri, maybe.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Scoot Adventures.
Hi, Scoot
saying,
Adventures.
Hello, Neri and Benny.
Hey, everybody.
So, real quick, Benny's getting a shot. This is what I see on the backside of Frankenstein, if you will. We're on a delay here. So the screen over to the right-hand side is showing me feedback, which is coming from YouTube.
Wow.
So what all the viewers see. And if I want to pop up my subscribe banner, I just hit the little subscribe target there, and then you can
Has
see
everybody smashed the like button? I was smashing the like button here, too. So we'll get in touch maybe later or
Yeah,
something?
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Okay, nice to see you guys.
I know you got to get to work and show more of this magic.
We'll get back on track. I'll flip
Okay.
the camera. Don't get seasick.
Bye,
But
everybody.
Nice to
Pleasure.
see and Benny from
Bye, guys.
Scary Mary TV.
Nice meeting you, John.
You as well. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Out. And we met him yesterday, as you guys saw, and I just thought it was magical that I said, I gotta meet this guy, I gotta meet him. Who is he? And what he's doing is actually expanding what live streaming is. Tell me how you came up with this idea, because you have something called, is it Frankenstein or Little Frank? Tell us about it.
You got it. So this is Frankenstein. As
hold
the
on,
fuel
I'll get it
rod
for
falls
you.
off the holder.
As the fuel rod, yeah, he swaps till he drops, right?
That's right, Neri.
I know him.
got
I'm
it.
on the live stream every day, and if I'm not on, I go in and I rewatch it. I tell you, go rewatch it because you'll learn. Go ahead.
But real quick, this is Frankenstein. This is my technical rig. So I really have no background in broadcasting. I have no background in technical knowledge. All my resources come from the internet, essentially internet research. And I just researched the technology behind it, how to provide wireless video sending to the phone, and it sends off to YouTube.
Wait, I'm sorry. So you say you have no professional training?
No, ma'am.
Nothing. No,
Not at all.
Nothing in that. You have a business degree. You're definitely very smart. You're intelligent. You can tell when he articulates his words on the stream, and he's very kind and respectful. He doesn't just put the camera in somebody's face. He always asks permission. It's just such a nice thing. But not only that, he puts on, what do you call it? Because I'm not a techie like Benny and him. When I'm watching, and I want to hear more about this, but I'm watching and you put up like another screen.
Oh, okay.
What is that called?
So bottom line, I'm using a streamer app that's available in the App Store. Inside the iOS App Store, it's only available for Apple or iPhone. It's called Moblin, M-O-B-L-I-N. Just pretend there's a phone in here. This is a cage where you put your actual iPhone in, and the actual phone has the app. The app, essentially, you configure it, essentially, with all the settings, so you could send the wireless data from not only the camera, but an additional iPhone as well. So I carry 2 phones. So I hold one phone that I call the Bat phone, B-A-T phone.
The Bat phone.
And it sends wireless video feed of the actual phone screen to the streamer phone, which then stitches it together in the settings, and then it sends it off to YouTube.
You guys gotta watch it. See it to believe it. I've never seen anything like it, and to me, it's all the rage now. And I'm just excited. I run home sometimes. He starts at 2, and I say, let me catch the ending, and then I'll rewatch it, like I said. But it is so immersive and friendly and entertaining. It's entertaining, and it's also good because you learn so much.
I learn as I go.
Well, you still learn, but you have a lot of Disney knowledge. And tell me, what is it about Epcot? Because you're an Epcot guy.
Absolutely.
You know, I just did a POV of Spaceship Earth. I thought about you.
Okay.
Yeah, but tell me about, what is it about Epcot that you, even though I know you love all of Disney, but what is it about this magical place that I said, let's do it here with Spaceship Earth in the back?
Yeah. So, bottom line, as everybody is aware, Walt Disney started with a dream, and he wanted to build a city called Epcot. That, of course, was after he created Disneyland. And Disneyland, of course, is the most charming park in the entire world. And it's the only park that Walt Disney ever stepped foot in. But that led to, of course, the Florida project, or Project X, which became Epcot. And I'm just fascinated by all the history that encompasses or surrounds this magical place called Epcot.
It is magical. And Epcot, for the people that don't know, is called, it was supposed to be, what are the acronym? The acronym for Epcot is?
Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
I think Walt Disney was like out of, like, advanced for his year.
A whole different level.
Wasn't he like, you know, he was, I don't know, he was before his time. I don't know. Because tell me, Walt Disney did, give me a little knowledge. I think, was it the first animatronics? Tell me about the Snow White was something,
first
the original.
full feature-length animated film. Like Neri just said, of course, with the Tiki Room and the World's Fair, the audio animatronics as well, yeah.
Are you like us? Because Benny and I love the old school Disney. We love all of it.
Oh, you got
But
it.
Carousel of Progress we love.
Big fan.
Big fan. We know you love Figment.
Absolutely. We need more Figment, more Cowbell, and more Orange Bird.
Orange Bird. Benny, you should see. We're going to film. You'll see us. And it's good because I'm going to show footage of yesterday. We were at the Magic Kingdom, and you're going to see how Frankenstein works, because he was so kind, I scared him. I said, John! And he showed exactly how the chat is going. So you guys are going to see this probably before the interview. But tell me about where you're originally from. And you have brothers, sisters?
Yeah, so I'm from Southern California, like I said, and I'm the oldest of 6 children.
Okay.
So my family was quite busy with children, and we live all over the United States right now.
Wonderful.
But we all get together, and guess where? Walt Disney World.
I love it,
for
I
our
love
family
it.
reunion.
John, is there anything else maybe that you, because I want like the secret stuff, like stuff that nobody knows about you. I don't know, favorite food, favorite color. Maybe this sounds petty, but like I want to know those things. Favorite attraction at Disney and the, okay, I'm gonna let you pick the top 3. It's hard to pick one.
Okay, it's hard to pick one.
Out of all the 4 parks, tell me your...
Well, my absolute most favorite attraction of all time has to be the Haunted Mansion, and that of course is for Disneyland and the Magic Kingdom as well. I'll quickly say the actual Haunted Mansion at Disneyland in California, I would say the exterior is my favorite, where the interior or the show building, the on-ride of the Haunted Mansion here at the Magic Kingdom in Florida is my favorite interior attraction. But with that said, honorable mention goes to, of course, Spaceship Earth and Living with the Land boat ride and Impressions de France here at Epcot, because they are mostly original. I say loosely, mostly original.
Mostly original. He did the other day on, you guys gotta watch the video, either, it's just, he brings us such good topics, like are you a Dole Whip fan, churro fan? Oh my gosh, you got to rewatch the video. It erupted. Then also, I saw you eating that Mickey Mouse from Germany, right? The caramel Werther original cook. Oh, that was divine. I said I got to get one when I go to Disney because of John. Now I need a cookie. And you show people different parts and different aspects, and you always have a topic.
That's right.
And that is wonderful. And you're here, tell me, every day?
Every day, broadcasting live from the Walt Disney World Resort at 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. Well, thank you so much. I'm sure we have more questions. This might not be the first time we'll have John on the channel because it's so fascinating. And I thank you for your kindness. Babe, anything you want to say behind the camera?
No, just thank you.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure, Neri.
We're gonna follow you. You know what we're gonna do? Is it okay if we see how it is that you start off here at Epcot?
Absolutely.
And just let them see you behind the scenes?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, guys, this concludes this part, and we are so grateful to John. Go to John's channel, Fun to Be Free, live every day at 2 p.m. But let's say you have a job and you can't work, you're working or you're busy. A lot of people actually, I see a lot of people saying that they play his videos while they're at work. Benny's one of them. He'll play it while he's at work, and it just gets you through the day because there's so much positivity. There's love, there's positivity, kindness, and so much immersion. I'm in Miami, but I feel like I'm in Orlando when I'm watching John's live stream. So if you don't watch it live, go back. He's got a lot of content, and it's really good content. So I'm honored that you are on our channel, and thank you again.
You're welcome.
We're gonna follow you now. And it's almost 2 o'clock, and he's gonna start his live stream, and we'll just show you a little bit, and then we're gonna let him do his thing and just do his magic, his daily magic. You love this, right?
Absolutely adore it. It's a true passion.
You're living the dream.
I absolutely am.
Amazing. And that's it. We're good. You know, what can I tell you? Benny and I are biased because we love your channel and we watch it every day. And I've told everybody I know about it. And now I hope we get thousands and thousands of viewers that tune in also. We love you. Signing out from Epcot for right now with John from Fun to Be Free, Benny and Neri. Benny behind the camera and Neri over here. We're both dressed the same. We'll show you in our orange bird and Spike the Bee. Thank you for watching, you guys. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and like. And after this video, go check out all his lives. I'm telling you, you can binge watch them. They're that good. I leave them on at the house. Maxie even watches them sometimes. Maxie will watch them. Bye, guys. If you made it this far, guess what? I have 2 secrets. 2 secrets about John. Ready? Only on Scary Mary TV will you find this out. His favorite color is blue, and his favorite food are burgers. You heard it here. Secrets revealed.